Welcome to today's video. My name is Jacques, and in today's video we will be discussing the types of compliance that companies need to comply with throughout the annual period. There's usually about two types of compliance applicable to companies. The first is statutory compliance in regards to the Companies Act and the regulations and the administration thereof in the country. And the second is taxation related compliance with the VAT Act, the Income Tax Act, the Tax Administration Act and the like. Compliance typically refers to two periods. The first period is monthly and the second period is annually. On a monthly basis, the following returns have to be submitted: a PAYE return, or pay as you earn, a UIF return, which is typically submitted with the PAYE return, and if the company is registered for SDL, an SDL return is submitted with the PAYE and UIF. For any change in employees status of the company, there has to be a U filing or a UI-19 declaration submitted to the Department of Labour. The PAYE, UIF and SDL returns are submitted to SARS. If the company is registered for VAT, the company has to submit a bi-monthly VAT return or a monthly VAT return, depending on the size of the company and therefore depending on its registration. On an annual basis, there are 5 disclosures that have to be made to relevant authorities. The first one is the income tax return for the company. In order to do this, you will require financial statements to be completed. The income tax return for companies are typically referred to as the ITC-14 or the IT-14 document. But then there is a provisional tax return that has to be submitted twice a year, semi-annually. This is referred to as the IRP-6. Twice a year, the company has to submit the Employer Reconciliation Declaration to SARS. This is referred to as the EMP 501 return. Then there is also an annual return with the CIPC, and this is on the anniversary of the company's registration date and not necessarily the company's financial year end. Then there is also the annual return with the Compensation Commission in terms of COIDA, the Compensation for Occupational Injuries and Diseases Act, and this return is submitted directly with the Compensation Commission. There we go. That is the required minimum requirements of compliance for a company. There are a couple of other aspects that would be required before a company can go through and do these submissions, such as I've mentioned, the financial statements in order to prepare the income tax return at the end of the year. For any information or for any inquiries, please let us know. And if you have any questions that you would like us to address in a future video, please give us a shout in the comments.